Today, we'll talk about how to troubleshoot a very popular contact center as a service application, Five9, and how does that, the native, I would say, Five9 troubleshooting approach compares to the NetBeez approach. So there is a way to do it, I would say, offered by Five9, and it works well, but the problem is that it's cumbersome, manual, it's not scalable, and can be costly when you have to deal with hundreds or thousands of remote contact center agents. So typically after the pandemic, most companies that run contact centers kept their agents at home. So those agents now use their commercial routers. They might be connected over Wi-Fi or better plugged in. And when they have any audio or video issues while offering support to customers, they might face issues. And then when you're at the help desk and trying to troubleshoot and help them, you don't know if the issue is coming from the Wi-Fi, their router or ISP, and then when they access service and applications over VPN or the internet, things get complicated. So troubleshooting becomes difficult. Five9 has a way to help troubleshoot these issues. So typically, they will go tell their employees, go to this URL, five9.com/cat, and from there you can type their company's name and choose what geographical location they are close to, click Start Assessment, and then once they are done, they will get an output that looks like this, right? So they go through this step, and the output looks like this, right? So they can get an assessment of how the user's connectivity is at the time they run this test. They can be the green, yellow, or red. But the problem with this is that it's manual. It doesn't have any historical information and requires the actual agent contacting communicating the results back to their help desk support. How does NetBeez do this, right? So we have here a way to monitor Five9, and we follow the same approach. So for example, in this case, we're monitoring the Santa Clara data center. We have a public IP there, and I measure latency, packet loss, and jitter from different geographical locations. Among others, there's a window user in Pittsburgh, where I can see here his latency to this data center, and I can calculate from there jitter, MOS, and I can see information like his RAM and CPU utilization. If I want to dig further, I can go actually to the specific NetBeez Pittsburgh users view here. I'm running Five9 to the Atlanta and Santa Clara data centers. I'm running latency test to his gateway, latency test to Google, which kind of represents the internet access, and of course Zoom and other services, right? Salesforce and Zoom. I can see information about his wireless. I can go back in time. I can see when they opened the ticket yesterday, when they connected to Wi-Fi or they were plugged in. How was their Wi-Fi? Has been performing okay, or have they been struggling? I can scan the air around their network and see if they're in a very crowded environment. If they're in a big office building in a big city, that can become an issue. So with all this, you are able now to capture the user experience from many remote sites on all your users, Windows or Mac, and when they have an issue, you're able to troubleshoot without reaching to them, but the help desk can access all this information through the NetBeez dashboard.